Hello viewers, I am Lil Malinti Alaw and together with Miss Richelle Candido we'll be discussing illustrating rational algebraic expression. But before we move on to our discussion, let me first show you our learning objective. So at the end of this lesson, you would be able to define and identify rational algebraic expression. Second, evaluate rational algebraic expressions. And lastly, relate rational algebraic expressions to real-life situations. So let's start. A rational algebraic expression in one variable is an expression that can be written in the form of P over Q, where P and Q are both polynomials. Remember that your Q should not be equal to 0 to make your expression not undefined. So in other words, rational algebraic expression is an expression whose numerator and denominator are both polynomials, and the denominator should not be equal to 0. For you to recognize rational algebraic expression, let's examine this following example. So as you can see, both of their numerator and denominator are polynomials. Let's now move on to evaluating rational algebraic expression. So how to evaluate rational algebraic expression? Simply by replacing a variable with a value, or in other words, it is just a substitution. So let's have this example number 1. Evaluate the expression x squared minus 4 all over x minus 2 when x equals to 0. So as you can see, we just replace or substitute the value for x, which is 0. So it will be like this. And then simplify, it will be equal to 2. How about when x equals to 1? So just same process in this x equals to 0. So we just substituted the value for x, which is 1. So it will be like this. And then simplify, the answer would be 3. So when this expression is substituted with 0 and 1, the expression is considered rational algebraic expression. Let's have this example number 2. Evaluate the expression when x squared minus 2 all over x minus 4 when x equals to 1. So as you can see, we just substituted the value for x, which is 1, using this expression. So to simplify, using roots in algebra and integers, we have 1/3. How about when x equals to 2? So we also have x here, and then we just substituted 2. So to simplify, the answer would be -1. So as you can see, the denominator does not become 0. So this expression is rational algebraic expression when x is equal to 1 and 2. Let's take this example number 3. Evaluate the expression a squared minus 2b all over a minus b when, so we have two values in and two variables. So for a, it is equal to 1, and then b, it is equal to 2. So to substitute, we just simply substitute a with 1 and then b with 2. And then we just simplify this expression, it will be equal to number 3. And then how about if we have a equals to 2 and b equals to 3? We just also substituted the value for a, which is 2, and then the value for b, which is 3. And then simplify this expression, we will be having number 2. And then as you can see, both of the denominator does not become 0. So when A is equal to 1 and 2, also B equals to 2 and 3, this expression will not become undefined. So to have more in-depth discussion with undefined, Miss Rochelle will be discussing it to you.
Thank you, Ms. Delmalin. And now, let's proceed to undefined. First thing, how will make the rational expression undefined? So, I have here three examples for you to understand. First one is to make a rational expression x squared minus 2 over x minus 4 undefined. We will equate the denominator to 0, which is x minus 4 equals to 0. Then, solve for the variable. X equals to 0, then transpose the negative 4 to the right side, so it will become positive 4. So x equals to 0. X equals to 4. The expression x squared minus 2 over x minus 4 is undefined if x is replaced by 4 because the denominator will be 0. Second example is to make rational expression x squared minus 4 over x minus 2 undefined. Equate the denominator to 0, which is x minus 2 equals to 0. Then solve for the variable x minus 0. Then transpose the negative 2 to the right side. It will become positive 2. So x equals to 2. To make the rational expression undefined, we will equate the denominator to 0. The expression x squared minus 4 over x minus 2 undefined if x is replaced by 2 because the denominator will be 0. Third example is to make a rational expression x squared minus y over x minus y undefined. First, equate the denominator to 0, x minus y equals to 0, and solve for the variable x equals to 0, then transpose the negative y to the right side, so it will become positive y. So x equals y. The expression x squared minus y over xy is undefined if the variable x and y are replaced by equal values. So, the pandemic problem. Read the problem below and answer the questions that follow. In the year 2020, a disease named coronavirus disease 2019, which is COVID-19, put the world in fear, declaring into a pandemic with the exponentially increased COVID-19 cases in the world until the present. Enchanted community quarantine (ECQ) was set to contain persons through staying at home and banning mass gathering to avoid transmission of the disease. As such, barter system came to exist in the marketing system. Kuna prepared for the crisis through planting succulents for bartering it with her needs. Sin noticed that her rate of planting is the age 2b plus 4 number of succulents are to be planted and b minus 4 hours, where b is the number of the person who wanted to barter. So, we have the following question. First question is, what rational algebraic expression will represent the situation? B equals the number of person who wanted to barter, and then 2b plus 4 equals h rate of planting succulents, and b minus 1 equal to number of succulents to be planted for hours. So, 2b plus 4 over b minus 1. What is Kona's rate of planting succulents if there are 3 persons who wanted to water succulents? How about if there are 7 persons who wanted to water succulents? Evaluate the expression 2b plus 4 over b minus 1 when b equals to 3. Since 2b plus 4 over b minus 1, so substitute the value of b to 3, so it will become 2 times 3 plus 4 over 3 minus 1. So, 2 times 3 equals 6. Then, copy the positive 4 over 3 minus 1. 6 plus 4 equals 10 over 2. So, 10 over 2 equals 5. So, we have the value of b equals to 7. Same process of the equation number 1. We have 2b plus 4 over b minus 1. Then substitute the value of b to 7. So we have 2 times 7 plus 4 over 7 minus 1. 2 times 7 equals 14. Then copy the positive 4. Then copy the denominator, which is 7 minus 1. Then 14 plus 4 equals 18 over 6. So equals 3. And now we have the activity. Directions: as a group, analyze and identify whether the given is rational algebraic expression or not. And put rational algebraic expression in the left side, then put not rational algebraic expression in the right side.